Okay guys, I said I would show you Crysis free GTX 770 performance, and that's what I'm showing now. Just to show you my graphics. I don't know if you can exactly see it, but advanced, everything's at very high. I disabled motion blur because I really don't like it in most games. Lens flare is on. And if I go back, AF is on the 16x as well. If I go to the regular graphics, it's at 1080p resolution. Full screen, yes. Anti-aliasing is at MSAA 4x. That's the second to highest, best. I tried like TX and SMAA, and those seem to blur it a lot. I don't really like the blurring because it makes everything look less sharp. It makes the textures look less sharp and everything like that. Right now, as you can see, I'll get to them in a couple seconds. Like I said, MSAA 4x, texture resolution obviously very high, VSync is off, and system spec is on very high, of course. Fly, back, escape. And right now I'm overclocked. My previous overclock was 1293 megahertz for all the other games, and that seems to be perfectly stable. But with this game, for some reason, it's not stable, I guess. So I loaded it down to 1280 megahertz with the same memory clock of 3758. I multiplied that by 2 and gets you the actual memory clock. And it seems to be stable so far. It ran before the other overclock for like 10-15 minutes, and then it says display device disconnected and couldn't reconnect or something like that. I've never really seen that error with any other graphics card for overclocking instability, but I guess this might be something to do with this card. Now to get to the actual performance, I don't know if you can read the numbers up here. So using actually 2 gigabytes of RAM with the MSAA at 4x. Actually, I was using TXAA before, and that gets rid of the shimmering and like the trees and everything but it does blur everything a lot more than MSAA. So I just recently changed that. So yeah, the 4 gig card right now I have is coming into use quite well with over 2 gigabytes of video RAM at 2049 megabytes. So just over 2 gigs. So right now it's showing 46 FPS. Of course, this is no action, 37. I might actually end up changing it to 2x AA. Not sure, FXAA. FX is okay, it still puts it blurring, but the performance is at least 20 FPS better if I turn on FXAA. So if you have a, realistically, if you don't think AA changes the quality that much, it does make it sharper in my opinion, depending on what you do and how many trees and everything. In this game I have a lot of trees. So a 760 that just came out last week could be a much, or a week before I think when I'm going to post this, but the 760 is probably a much better option. That's about equivalent to 670 performance. So about, that's the benchmarks from what I've seen, it's solid 10 FPS slower than the 770. And I don't think it's worth the $200 or so to get, to not get that. You can get, for like $50 more, you can get, well, 50 to 100 more, depending on what you get. You can get 2 760s, which will destroy the performance of this 177, which I didn't expect to happen when I bought the 770. But it's, I don't know, I don't really care too much. I guess I got the 4 gig version. There's only one 4 gig right now, the 760. And it plays triple screen to what I have. The games I play in triple just fine. And if you comment below, I'll add a triple screen version of Crysis 3 if it plays right. But the performance is not going to do very well. If you want it, comment below and I'll make it. I'll just see if I can get some action for you. Okay, I did not pay attention to that at all.
Minefield. Cells using intelligent munitions.
See, this is what happens when I'm talking.
Like us.
I don't pay attention.
Use your suit to interface with the mines. Disable them.
Anyways. Yeah, I couldn't figure this out the first door. They didn't explain at all. Press F to hack.
That should be enough. Come on.
So it's nice that I won't get blown up now. Performance is good. 40 FPS is totally playable in a game like this. It's definitely much nicer at above 50.
What's the matter? Nothing. Just an energy surge. Energy source depleted. Going now.
Scanning sector 1 Delta 7.
Need up. 7.
I guess since you move around pretty fast, usually you don't really notice the jagged edges, but this looks pretty darn good for what it is. It's cool because you can see like the mask, how it separates from the screen and everything. Still running in the 40s. I'm trying to get it to some explosions and stuff.
Keep low.
Using about 25%, 30%, 35 to 36% CPU. About up to 38% CPU usage.
You okay? It's nothing. There. Mark it death. If that spots you, you're fucked. Back! Get back!
I use 50% CPU. You don't know that, it just went over 50, like 53%. I have a 4.3 gigahertz Core i7 3820.
How far to 34th Street Station? Couple of clicks. We'll have to get around the kill zone first.
It's going down to lower 30s FPS.
No. Cell are closing in. There's no time to go around. The kill radius and rate of fire is within manageable parameters. We can cut straight through this. Yeah, you bastards! Yeah, I'll tell you all on here! Come on! Let's Are you insane? Those guns will rip you apart. Ah, so now you get the picture. And to my nanosuit prophet, I'm human. Human? You know how much I've sacrificed to
I love this
How do I get that back?
I saw a picture before explaining the faces of Crysis 3 versus the new Call of Duty Ghost on the Xbox One. And it's pretty funny that Crysis 1 is infinitely better. The texture and the faces is probably the best of almost any game. And it's funny how the Xbox One's trying to, and whatever Activision, whoever's making Call of Duty Ghost, trying to show off, but then their game graphics are nowhere near still as good as Crysis 3 with a DC graphics card. And all it takes is a 760 to play this game at max, like with FXAA, and it looks darn good.
This is how it's going to work.
Right here, getting about 39 FPS, 40, 37. Yeah, I think because my CPU is fast enough, it's getting like 60% CPU, 70% CPU usage. Yeah, it's gonna, I just died. But I think that's all I'm gonna do in this video. And remember, if you want to see more of these videos, subscribe, like the video to help me out. And if you want to, comment below if you want to see triple screens. Otherwise, it runs quite well. Turn off FXA, it runs super smooth. I mean, yeah. And it doesn't really look that much difference. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.